What's up, guys? This is the first time I've vlogged in weeks. Like, I think I vlogged maybe for like half a day, one day like a month ago, and I just didn't even bother. But I've got a lot of stuff to do today, so I figured I'd go ahead and make a vlog video of it. And it's going to be very wobbly, because I'm on a not great base right here. Maybe I'll swap it over. But now that I've got more tripods and I've got more adapters for cell phone holding, then I can actually have, multiple things. Actually, you know what? I did have another one of these. So, I did have one already set up, so this is a not great one. How many of these did I have? Oh, this is the one that broke on me first. Okay, that'd be why I'm not using this one. Also, whenever it's in selfie mode, it has a real hard time concentrating. Focusing. Anyways, so as I've covered before, when we did the skit last weekend, which I wanted to vlog for that, but it was too much going on, I picked up a new tripod, so now I have a semi-permanent home for my webcam, so that's good. So now my actual review tripod that I'll use for normal stuff is here. I have contemplated the idea, since I have my old phone and this one, which is how I shot the skit. Which actually I will show that off right now because I can. Alright, so one thing I did for the skit was buy this board. So went to Office Depot, went ahead and bought this nice board here. My lights are still very dim right now. And it just happened to be just a little bit bigger than the poster or artwork that was already on the wall. So I'm going to take this thing down. It's just stuck to the wall temporarily and put that back up. But I printed out, of course, the Gunpla group right there. So just grabbed some quick screen art and did that, and I plugged up some of Unboxing Art's stuff he sent me. Now, one thing that mattered, I needed extra light, because if you notice my old skits, whenever whoever is coming in through right here, it tends to be really dark. Even right now, it's really dark because all the light source is behind. So I had this, my Ryobi work light, set up right here to light this area, and it actually worked out really well. You can actually see it in a couple shots though, which is really funny. And I did move, and this is something I need to fix. So what I'm trying to do today is get my review space and everything back in order. As you can see, I've got toys galore over here. Same thing on the desk. All of that needs to be put back. So I was doing a bunch of catching up on a lot of reviews. And today what I'm going to do is put all that stuff away, get as many of these new Nintendo figures up on the Nintendo wall, because that's where they go, and I'm done reviewing them already. And then I have to do 2 or 3 unboxings, and then just start plowing through, well, pointed anyways, start plowing through the rest of what's in this box that I'm actually going to review versus the things that are for sale or trade or whatever. But what I was going to say is I had to move my backlog. I hate this stupid tripod, it doesn't tighten up. So I moved my backlog, which was even with this wall, is now pushed back that way. This is great vlogging material here. I've got all of these new Build Divers kits, which is what I'm going to be unboxing, because I'm going to try to knock out a couple of those this week. But I also need to knock out the Banshee Final Battle version. But you can see here, I've got all of these boxes down here. Some of which, like the Power Rangers Zeo boxes, those are going to go back in the closet. Same with Grocery Gang. I've got to find somewhere to display my Grocery Gang figures. Probably over there with all my Nintendo ones. Because you can see all this garbage here. But the new Marvel Legends figures I've got, I might put them back in the packaging and put them up there with the other ones, since I don't really have a place to display those guys. Not sure just yet. I'm waiting on a package to come in today that I'm very excited about. The Gundam marker airbrushing kit. I bought that fairly cheaply with all the stuff I need, basically. Big can of air, extra little tip thingies, because I have so many Gundam markers, might as well. Definitely looking forward to playing with that this week. I have like so many spare parts, especially considering all the P Bandai kits with extra runners and extra parts and stuff like that. I've got so many things that I can actually work with that'll actually help a lot. And I can always play with some of these leftover action bases just to try to play with some paint. One other thing I think I'm going to try to do, these lights up here, if you remember from the building all this video, those are 40 watt lamps. I think I'm going to swap them out with the extra 60 watt bulbs that I've got, because I've got 60s here, but I end up getting unintentional shadows because the backlighting is not bright enough. So I think I'm going to go ahead and swap those out while I'm here. Basically, I'm just trying to get this room back in order from last week where I made it a mess. Actually, I just reminded myself I got 3 figures in there I need to review as well. So today's going to be unboxings and lots and lots of figure reviews, so I can get weeks ahead on those again, so I can just go right back into building, which is, you know, kind of the balance I have around here. And if nothing, I'll put away some backlog. But I'm trying not to get too far behind on new stuff. So the new Build Diver stuff I'm trying to keep all fresh and moving forward. And the older things that I've got over here that maybe have been around for a little while, I'm just trickling those out, you know, because those sort of missed their own boat, as it were. But yeah, that's what's going to be my day. I'll probably time-lapse trying to put stuff on the wall, because I like doing that kind of thing. But I'll check in time to time. I have not vlogged in a while, so I figured it's probably time to do that. So, catch you guys in a bit. Alright, so I'm a little ways into it. I was reorganizing my backlog shelf a little bit. It got really, really messy. So I put a lot of stuff over here that was going together. Pulled out the next P-Bandai kit that I'm going to assemble. I put my glasses on too, by the way. I just really wanted to get things a little bit more organized. It's been a bit hectic. But one thing I forgot to show off about the skit, you guys can see there's blue, where am I looking? Blue tape on the floor where I marked where that was where people needed to stop when they were posting on the wall. Over there is, like you see right here, that was where the tripod feet needed to go. So I was literally like gaffing and marking my things where they needed to be. So that was pretty funny. I'm still sort of waking up. Last night was rough. I don't know what happened. I don't even know what time it was. It was still early after going to bed. I guess I'd had like a little mini nightmare or something, because in my sleep, I guess something was coming at me and I flailed my arms. And I ended up hitting Miss Shoky in the face, or at least in the head, with, like, I know it was my wrist, because I remember the impact being, like, right there on my wrist. And, of course, they just gave her new sleep meds. She was trying them out. It was not working, and she had just fallen asleep, like, just barely. So it had to have been around 1 a.m. or so, at least by that. And I woke up, like, in a sweat. So I know that whatever was going on with me, I must have fallen asleep like super fast, because that's usually how it goes. If I fall asleep super quick, usually like in like an actual deep sleep, that's usually what happens, is I'll start sweating, because my body goes into that hibernation mode like super fast. So I woke up totally drenched in sweat, and I punched her in the face by accident. So, yeah, last night was rough. But coffee's kicking in. Actually, I think I might make myself another cup real quick. There's enough left. But we had people over Saturday. Had my cousin and his new girlfriend over. We played Cards Against Humanity all night. It's still sort of set up over there. I wanted to actually, for a second there, I thought I drank my old coffee from like Sunday morning. That would have been gross. But I wanted to have enough people over that maybe I could film. But that didn't happen. It was a good night anyways. It's fun having them over. Actually, with my new chair I just got, well, free. With the job he used to have to assemble displays and stuff like that for stores. So he has hardware for like everything in his car. So he's supposed to hook me up with my missing bolt, as it were. So this chair right here, decent chair. Padding's about gone out of it, but all the bolts were loose, which was the only reason the people were getting rid of it. I guess they didn't have an Allen wrench to tighten it back up, so I popped up to Miss Shoky's work, grabbed that, literally threw it in the back of the UPS truck, and dropped it off here, and it took me about 5 minutes to find my Allen wrench. I don't know where the heck it was. I was out in my paint supplies. And it took me less than a minute to tighten up all the bolts, so yay. What I was trying to do is get over here to the blinds. I can't reach them. My table is in the way. And I've been saying it for a long time, I need to get rid of this setup right here, because one thing about big flat surfaces like that, they tend to just attract the things that don't want to move, and then they stay there forever. But either way, I'm going to get back to organizing and putting crap away, because all the stuff over here on the desk needs to be done. So, catch you guys in a bit. Okay, so finally getting around to reviewing things. Starting out with this guy. I've had him for a while. Though it does remind me now, I need to get the G1 version out of the case back there. So, yay for that. But I'm going to get started on this. I need to probably re-angle my lights just a little. But yeah, definitely I upgraded, or swapped out the bulbs for those two, and it's definitely brighter. So, yay for that, I guess. We'll see how it looks on camera. My last couple reviews were looking really strange, like the white balance and things weren't coming out the way I normally have them set. Alright, so, back to work. I know I'm being very weird when I'm doing these vlog transitions. I got the first 2 reviews done. They were a pain. They were Transformers reviews. And now I'm still cleaning up that mess. So I gotta put big old Prime back. Prime! But Prime! If you watch the new M-Go skit, that was great. Ugh. Come on, get back up here. Because we got a new third-party Prime. Sorry, that was all chin. We got a big old Loser Miss Prime here. Yeah, so, like I said, I watched or I said it in a review, I guess. I did finish the Power of the Prime series. It's going to sound really echoey because you're like in a DTOLF right now. And the ending was very disappointing. I still kind of want to get Optimal Optimus if I can. I really wish they would give us a Megatronus. Even though he didn't transform, we need a Megatronus. Why do you lose focus? There's one thing in front of the damn camera. Okay, so real quick, I wanted to show off why I have a problem here. Look at how tight this space is. There's no room for anybody else in there. And that's only because I put Perceptor and Blackwing in there, and now I've got no more room. Of course, I got my War for Fall of Cybertrons and my masterpieces buried back there. So if I can get another DTOLF just for Transformers, actually probably 2 DTOLFs, because these big boys up here have nowhere to go. And with Tarn coming out in a few months, that guy is way bigger than... seriously, why do I not remember the name? My brain, like, I've only done 2 reviews and my brain's already tired. I still have, what you can see over here, this pile of virtually everything in that box, well, at least figure-wise, is going to get reviewed today. I was about to do some Star Wars Black Series reviews. I was going to do a couple of those real quick, and then I remembered, wait, I have like a ton of Nintendo stuff out already. Let me go ahead and get my Nintendo reviews out of the way. So I've got Raccoon Mario, Wario, Gold Mario, Toad, Flying Paratroopa, and then we're gonna have. I already got these guys out for those reviews. I've already got these Legends figures ready to go for. I don't even know if that was on camera for the Legends, and I put my Power Rangers away, and I've got one more Power Ranger to do. But then again, that's only one figure I have to pull out for that comparison, realistically. And then the things I want to unbox are also in here. I think, technically speaking, I have. I'll probably do the math here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. At least 11 non-Gundam reviews to do, and I want to unbox everything that's in there, with the exception of a Master Grade. So, a lot of stuff. But for right now, I need to go to the bathroom because I've been in there for a couple hours now, and the coffee's kicking in. You don't want to watch this. Oh, so I just plowed through all, what was it, 5, 6, 7, 19 of those Nintendo figures, and I just knocked over everything with my legs there. So I still have a mess, colorful mess right here. So I wanted to get all those out of the way. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put all of those guys back over there in the Nintendo corner. Right now I'm taking a break to go get some food. Just going to run up to the corner store, and I need to clean up all the mess now, because the Mario figures, at least the 4-inch line, are the only things that I don't save the packaging from, like, at all. Forgot I had a drink sitting right here. I've been talking a lot. Throat gets a little raw. Throwback to my Facebook Live days. Watch me drink tea. Yeah. But either way, I need to run tracking on my package, see where that's at. Usually the mail guy doesn't get here until much later in the day. But let's see here. As I was trying to count earlier, I've got three Star Wars figures. Three Marvel Legends figures, 1 Power Ranger figure, 1 Gundam, or Gunpla, I should say. And I need to unbox 4 kits. So all of that is to be done this afternoon. But for right now, I'm taking a break, getting some food, get some brain energy, figure out where my package is, which I need my computer for, which is back in there. Damn it. So I'm really excited about the thing coming in. Where are my keys? Where are my keys? Where are my keys? Where are my keys? That's the other thing. I forgot where my keys are. I'm really certain they were in here. Like right over here on the table. Yep, there. Bingo. So, food. Time to run to the gas station. Gravity got the best of me. Yeah, I laid down on the couch. Crap, now I need to get back up. Ugh. Yeah, I lost a couple hours there. Like 3. Oh, needed a nap, I guess. Oh well, I guess the good news is I can... Oh, crap. No one cleaned up my room while I was gone. I at least did eat lunch. No, I should have brought that empty box back in here to throw containers in. Farkle. Okay, so let's get these Nintendo figs put back up to where they can be useful again and out of the way. Alright guys, so it's way later now. It's like almost 7. Baby's home, she's in there. I'm about to go get her some food. I was finishing up reviews and to get my Marvel figures done. Got Doctor Strange still in the thing. I think that's going to be it for tonight on figures. I need to go ahead and get these Gundams unboxed so I can start on those builds this week. So that's what I'll do. I'm going to go get us dinner and then unbox all 5 of those kits, because almost all of them should be super easy kits with the exception of like 1. So get through here. So I'm gonna go get some foods for us. Plus, get out of the room for a little bit.